welcome back to my channel. I'm Ryan, aka the Inland Empress. Welcome if you're new here. Today is January 3rd, so it's first week of January, and you know, we're all in this mood of new resolutions, new beginnings, and just, you know, what are the things that we're going to be doing different this year. I've had this channel for almost 2 years. I started in April 2021. It's been on my mind to take YouTube and Instagram, like social media, a lot more seriously for like the past year, and I feel like I've been really falling short and not really knowing why. And when it comes down to it, it really just comes to like a lack of motivation. So I think what I really want to focus on this year is just like fine-tuning my niche. Is it niche or niche? Niche? I think it's niche. Fine-tuning my niche and really just being myself. When it comes to social media, obviously people show you what they want you to see. They don't show you the whole full spectrum of what their life is, and that comes with, you know, the consumer, the person who's viewing, getting an idea in their head about what social media is supposed to be. Social media changes so often, and YouTube is not the same as it was when first of all, it's not the same as it was when I was in college, and I have been talking about starting a YouTube channel since like my freshman year of college, and I really didn't start it until 2021. So from 2016 to 2021, it took me about 5 years to really get the courage to actually start this channel. And now it's 2023, so what is it? 7 years? So in the 7 years that I've, you know, had this idea of YouTube and social media, it has totally changed. It has totally changed. When I first started looking at YouTube, the people who I was looking at were doing makeup videos, hair videos. It was very much like beauty influencers, and that is what I wanted to replicate. I wanted to replicate the beauty influencers. I was doing my own makeup, I was doing my own hair, doing skincare, and I was really involved in that stuff and really liked that stuff. Now those same influencers that I was watching when I was, you know, in college are now doing different things. Now YouTube is very much, at least the people who I watch, I won't say everyone, but at least the people who I watch and who are on my, you know, subscriptions and my, just, you know, the people that come on my I guess YouTube version of For You page, you know, it's very much luxury and going on trips, travel vlogs, daily vlogs, weekly vlogs, what I bought, fashion hauls, all these things that I thought I was interested in because I was seeing the people who I have kind of seen grow on YouTube grow into these industries. And now, you know, years later, I'm realizing like I don't think that fits into my life. Most influencers are only showing you what they want to show you. They're not showing you their entire life. They're only showing you what they want to show you. They're curating their lives to be more interesting than maybe it actually is, or maybe they are interesting. And I think the more and more that they do this career, you know, the more that they do it, the more interesting their life gets. So the more they show, the more people want to work with them. Brands want to work with them. They're going to events, brand events, and doing all those things and making friends along the way. A lot of my life consists of work and home, so it's very hard for me to not mirror, but kind of just like fall into this like niche of things that I have grown up seeing, because it really doesn't align with my personal life. So with that being said, I think the big thing that I want to do this year is just pivot. I think it's really trying to make a change with what I want to do with this. There's a couple things that I know that I want, and it's the reason that I started this channel and started taking Instagram a little more seriously and all of these things. One, I want to work for myself. I do not want to work at a job, a 9-to-5. I went to school for anthropology, I got my degree, and all of the obvious choices for that job, for that career path, were just not really interesting to me, at least not right now. I've talked about this before in past videos about, you know, getting a master's degree and how I really don't want to do that. I have no real interest in doing that. And, you know, not really pursuing that career path any further than getting my degree. And I graduated in December 2021, and it is now January 2023. So like a full year ago, I've graduated, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. So I know that I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I know that I don't want to struggle to make money. I'm realizing that my only desire in life is to be comfortable and to be settled, and, you know, whatever way that works. So it's like between whatever way that works to be comfortable and settled, and constantly never being settled because you're always looking for that right thing. I am 24, gonna be turning 25 this year, and I think that also has a big part in it. I'm not scared to turn 25. I'm actually really excited to turn 25. I've been saying it for so long, and maybe this is wrong of me, but I've been saying for so long, like by the time I'm 25, I need to have something figured out. And I really want it to be this. I want it to be content creation. I want it to be with brands, deals. I want it to be making content and traveling and you know, sharing my life with you guys. That's what I want to be doing. I'm just having such a hard time doing it. Honestly, even making this video is difficult for me. Like, I am such a planner. I have so many plans on videos and content that I can be making, but physically doing it, getting in front of the camera and actually doing it and editing it and putting it out, it takes so much mental effort for me. But, you know, I just want to work through that and really figure out why is it so hard for me to do these things when this is what I want. Because I do not want to go back to school. I do not want to keep working at the job I'm currently working at. I don't have any formal training in a lot of different things. Going to college can really only take you so far if you don't have the formal training that people are really asking for, especially in this economy. You can fake it till you make it, but where I'm at now is like, I don't want to fake it till I make it to get a job that I know I'm not really passionate about. I know I'm passionate with sharing my life with people. I know I'm passionate with creativity. I know I don't want to limit myself, and that is kind of like the struggle that I'm dealing with. So this year, I'm trying to figure out how can I take this a lot more serious, and how is it going to cater to me to where I can take it serious and not feel like I am forcing myself to do something that I really don't want to do. So like I said, the people who I was originally inspired by to start this channel, to start getting on Instagram more, were beauty influencers, fashion influencers, lifestyle. We call it lifestyle, but it was really a lot more beauty and fashion and, you know, luxury. It has turned now into like luxury, soft girl vibes. Like, that's where we're at right now. And it may change in 2023. Honestly, the social media trends change so fast. But since that's where we are, that is what I was trying to mimic, especially within this last year. And I think what really made it hard for me to do that is because that is not who I am. So, you know, so it felt like I was faking trying to be something I'm not in order to put on a front for, you know, YouTube, for social media, to put on a front so I can get noticed by those people and maybe become more of that person. That was kind of like the idea. And I did that for about a year, and you can see that my content wasn't really consistent with that because I had a really hard time doing that. And it was really difficult for me to like make content like that because it felt fake. And it felt like I was putting so much effort into something that when I actually went to like post it and you know, it felt fake. It felt like, who is this person trying to be? What I really want to do with this channel and with this, you know, this career path, this influencer path, I don't know, I put it in air quotes because I think I feel weird saying influencer, content creation. So with this content creation path, like, what I really want to be and what I've always wanted to be is someone who shares my life, myself, with you guys. Obviously keep it at its limits, but be genuine and share my life and share my story and share what I'm passionate about with you guys. And I found that I'm not as passionate about fashion, about makeup, about, you know, all of these things that I thought I was passionate about. And I think I was passionate about it because I was looking at these influencers and it was just thrown in my face. It felt more like if I don't have that life, don't share what I do have, because that's not interesting. That's not what social media wants. That's not what I have. And why fake it? That was kind of like the tone of this year for me when it came to social media, which is why I really didn't post that much. So with all that being said, I do think that it's time to pivot. I'm ready to change my direction a little bit. The motto that I have for 2023, one of the mottos that I have for 2023 is, how far can I go creatively with what I have? You know, the thing towards like the second half of the year, the thing that I really started taking a little more seriously was cooking. I don't know when, maybe like my sophomore year, once I got out of the dorms in college, I was doing like cooking with Ryan videos, and I would come home and cook meals and stuff and put it on Snapchat. Now, you know, it's becoming, okay, I'm gonna use what I have, I'm gonna make a balanced meal, and I'm going to really, again, how far can I go creatively with what I have, with what I know about food, with what I know about nutrition, you know, with what I know about spices and seasonings and all of these things. How far can I go with what I have? And I started making some really beautiful creations. I found myself being creative without even thinking about it, without it being so much planning and so much, oh, I have to do this, I have to buy this. I mean, groceries, yes, but like it felt a little more natural. So I really want to pivot and try food vlogging and blogging, and trying restaurants and trying recipes at home and cooking, and really seeing how that happens. I don't want my content to be only on that, because I still want to show my life outside of that, but that is something that comes naturally to me. That's something I really like doing. That's something that I've gotten a lot of compliments on, and I think that is something I can get behind. I think that's a career I can get behind, food, honestly. You know, the biggest thing for me is just taking accountability and holding myself accountable and saying, okay, you're gonna make this change, let's do it, let's make the change, let's not lollygag around. And maybe this will keep me a little more motivated at doing something that comes natural. All I have to do is pull out my camera and capture it. I will leave you guys with this. I think my biggest lesson, especially to others who are in their 20s, others who are like me and just still trying to figure it out, do not force something that doesn't feel natural. I think that is something that really held me back last year, trying to fit into a box that I did not fit into. And I think it hurt me in the long run. Don't try to force something that doesn't feel natural, because it will feel like a chore instead of something you enjoy. And I hope that we can all take that lesson and move forward into this year with a little more motivation, a little more reaching our goals, and maybe even changing our goals and fine-tuning what they actually are. I know that's, you know, what I'm gonna do. So I hope you take that advice. Please comment down below, you know, if you've ever felt like you tried to fit into a box that you didn't fit in, especially in this social media world. Please comment down below. I know the community wants to hear about it. I want to hear about it. What are your experiences with this? What are your experiences with social media, with content creation, or with any other career that you felt like you were trying to do something that wasn't working and you tried to force it? We are here. I want us to be a community of people. I want us to be a community. I want us to have a conversation about it. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I will catch y'all next time. Bye.